was not at all ready to say anything. I only learned it when I came here, so I didn't prepare anything. And you can see that the time I learned about it, I'm sweating. So I was here for networking and meet people. I missed on that. I actually studied at HEC Paris. I did MSc in Innovation and Entrepreneurship over there. And the reason for my choice was very simple. I was working for Thales, and Thales has a digital factory that is focused on innovation. So, and HEC Paris has got good collaboration with Thales. So that's how I learned about HEC Paris, and also I learned about this program over there. So that's and the beauty about this program was that it was totally 100% online. So I didn't have to leave my work at Palace. I didn't have to leave my family. It was indeed expensive, not that expensive, but still expensive. But I believe that it was one of the best investments I made in terms of time and money. And I'm happy that and by the way, I have a background in computer science, so it was a good progression in terms of education. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Anya Alam. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for organizing this and for continued patronage. So my journey in France, it started around 2011 actually, when I got accepted into the MBA program at INSEAD. And I didn't know at the time that it was going to be one of my most transformative times and one of my most cherished memories as well. I think while I was in France, you have to sort of make the most of the location. So I used the opportunity to travel around a lot, of course, in the country and the continent overall. So Normandy, Champagne, Christmas markets in Strasbourg, and down south in Côte d'Azur, which was all brilliant. And on campus, as some of you might know, INSEAD is a tier 1, it's a top tier business school. Its MBA ranking globally is among the top 2, top 3 consistently. And this year in 2024, its executive education program has ranked number 1 on the Financial Times ranking. And its birthplace is France, a small town, a suburb, about 15 minutes out of Paris by train, which is home to students, academics, professionals, and business leaders, future business leaders that represent over 180 countries. So for me as well, it provided me with the right platform. Prior to INSEAD, my career was in investment banking and capital markets, but I wanted to switch into management consulting. And I got recruited on campus by a tier 1 consulting firm called Carney, formerly A.T. Carney. And it launched a decade-long career where I covered the Middle East, North Africa, and Pakistan. And by the time I left, I was covering a portfolio of well over $40 million across the region. I was a trusted advisor to government and industry leaders, and I got to be a policy advisor at G20 Forum. So who would have known that the trajectory of all of that was set in Fontainebleau? After leaving my previous job, I've been in Pakistan for the last 3 years because I wanted to apply my expertise and my network to serve the country of my birth. And so I've been working through the Asian Development Bank with the federal government right here in Islamabad on matters of critical developmental priorities, basically. I wear another hat. I'm also the president, as the ambassador pointed out, of the INSEAD Alumni Association in Pakistan. So in Pakistan, we're I would say a very strong and vibrant community of alumni that stretches across Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, and other cities as well. And we basically, there are a lot of folks that are at the helm of different industries and fields, whether it's government or technology or finance or entrepreneurship. And obviously we are privileged to have the continued partnership of the embassy and its consulates and the patronage of the ambassador as well. I think we've done quite a few events jointly, starting with the Global INSEAD Day, which you so graciously hosted. Then we had an Eid dinner recently in Karachi, where we got to sort of return the hospitality to the Consul General there. And throughout this series of the Alumni Day in Karachi, in Lahore, and now in Islamabad, we are here in representation. And it's very important to know that the shared values of sort of building communities, striving towards excellence, compassion, and just celebrating diversity are strongly upheld. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. Thank you so much. I have a closing comment from the organizers. I think there is a movie to be shown on that screen over there. So if I can direct everyone's attention to that screen, and if maybe people can make their way towards it.
Thank you. Just to finish and say that, well, thank you very much to the three of you. I noticed something that when I make an event for INSEAD in Islamabad, you return the invitation to my colleague in Karachi. So that's well noted. And also I heard before the speeches started so many histories and memories of your time in France. You speak very well of this. I'm even happier when you talk about this in French. Don't hesitate, as we are increasing scholarships and possibilities of having Pakistani students in France to tell you, or the younger generations, we are all young, but some are even younger, to that France is an option. It's a cheaper option, it's a high quality option. I think it's a good life option also. And it's not a natural destination. Most people think of US, UK, Australia, which is perfectly understandable, Germany also. But there is also the French option, which is more open than it used to be. So please be, all of you, ambassadors of French studies in Pakistan. Thank you very much, Shukriya.
And just after the movie screening, we'll take a picture all together. So please stay close to the screen so we can take the picture. And our ambassador said with the French courses, you have the 3 directors of all langues françaises, so you can hunt for them tonight if you're interested to learning French or refresh your French. Merci.
बड़ी बढ़िया बना रहे हो, भेजना फिर भेजना।
हाँ भेज देंगे, मैं YouTube पे अपलोड कर दूँगा।
Remember,
Gaming, where I was not the game is animated based on the